Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, September 1, 2018. Blossom Goodchild. Hello once again and welcome to my head. I have a few questions from readers that I am hoping will blend nicely together. So, let us begin, if all is in alignment with / for you. Federation of Light. The warmest of greetings and joy sent to all, as this communication is accepted into each heart and allowed to resonate with the truth of their being. Blossom Goodchild. Thank you. Nice start. A beautiful soul wrote in asking me to follow up in my newsletter, expressing the feeling I feel when your energy takes me into overwhelm, and tears instantly flow. He felt that many are unable to reach that state and therefore, may need a helping hand. On the premise that if we all feel in that state as often as possible, it will bring the event about sooner, rather than later. I do not feel that way all the time, yet, these days, I have to say I am in a beautiful space, a lot. Would you be able to assist us in getting to feel this way on a regular basis? Federation of Light. Dearest Blossom, dearest souls, may we suggest that by simply taking 4 of 5 deep breaths and smiling as you do so, even though you may not be feeling like smiling, will change your disposition immediately. If one were to do this throughout the day when thinking about it, for it takes but a few minutes, they will more readily be able to bring themselves into alignment with the feeling of that which you speak. The more this is practiced, the quicker the state shall be reached, so that in the end, just one deep breath and a smile will take you there. Blossom Goodchild. Where? Federation of Light. To the state of peace. To the state of joy. To the place within the self that knows everything is in order and flowing with the grace of the divine. Blossom Goodchild. And to assist, what exactly does that / should that feel like? Federation of Light. Bliss. Blossom Goodchild. What does / how should bliss feel? Federation of Light. It feels like an appropriate recognizing of the moment one is in. The understanding of the soul self. One doesn't need to know in fullness who one is, for one knows one is purely and utterly love itself. The ins and outs of one's personality and why one is here, does not necessarily need to be known, when in bliss. Bliss is a soul expression of divinity being felt in physical form. The heart area is filled with expansion so that it is then filled with more expansion in order to expand this feeling. There are no words to explain or fully express, for indeed, it is a feeling. Every soul has the capability to feel this. If there is a soul reading this who believes they can't, then they won't, because they believe they can't. Blossom Goodchild. I feel your humorous lilt as you say that. Federation of Light. Ask and it is given unto you. Your natural state is bliss. It is home to you. Yet, the energies of the planet had dropped into sub-zero, would we say, therefore, not allowing the warmth of this truth to come to light. Yet, now, dearest ones, as the energies have reached this peak, this feeling of home is readily available and imploring you to open its door, walk in, and settle down into your familiar residence. Blossom Goodchild. Thank you. Beautiful. I would like to move on now to many people's concerns about not knowing how to speak to people about what is going on in these times, and also, what to say that will be heard, rather than being dismissed as huaco talk. Many are feeling frustrated, and out on a limb, as so many are still refusing to become aware. Also, what to say to people after the event, for, you have said all light workers will become speakers to guide the many that are bewildered and lost. Federation of Light. We understand that which is being addressed. First of all, we would use an earthly expression, you can lead a horse to water, yet, you can't make it drink. This is how it is for many. They simply are not ready / prepared to drink of the waters, and with the greatest of respect, it is not for another to try and make them do so. Instead, When coming up against a stubborn mule, simply recognize the barrier that is instantly put up and shine that love light that is in your heart, directly through the barrier, into their heart. They will feel it no matter what, or, no matter that they refuse to acknowledge it. Yet, without question, it will reach/touch their soul. That, for now, is all you need do when, coming upon/faced with, such issues. We understand it is a frustrating place to be for you. From our position we do not find this so. For we gently and comically say, enjoy the peace and quiet and the rest while you can, because when the time is upon you, your jaw will be aching from the giving out of words to console so many, time after time, after time. Yet, as we say, we jest. For one will never tire of such offerings. As for the concern of the words required to assist, let go of such nonsense. Blossom, good child. I know again you are smiling. My. You are in such light-hearted banter today. I just needed to clarify that, in case one took it as a reprimand. Yet, when one truly knows you, as so many do these days, they would know this could not be the case. For you are here solely to assist. Federation of Light. We thank you for that clarification, dearest Blossom. The words that will flow off your tongue will be of an energy to accommodate the soul you are talking to. For there will be many levels of understanding/not understanding, once the wave has covered your planet. Some, due to another's assistance from the heart, will then become a teacher themselves. Blossom, good child. I feel you are not happy with the word teacher? Federation of Light. Correct. A more appropriate word would be sharer. Due to the renewed connection after the event, one will know and trust their abilities to assist. Assistance will come in so many ways, and in ways that will suit the sharer. Again, we have difficulty in expressing in words. For example, one whose passion may be of artistry/painting, many artists/painters will be drawn to them, and through art expression, the understanding, the dawning, the recognition of what has taken place/is occurring, will transpire. Although, with respect, those of artistic incline, tend to be in the flow beforehand. This is not to say an architect's is not. For instance, in the new understanding of life, there will be plans required to be drawn up to make more suitable abodes for different purposes. Too long to go into here. Yet, one's heart is understanding in one thought, that which we mean. Those who are passionate about a particular skill will find they are able to use it to assist the new world to come into fruition. It will be a time for one's burning passions and desires to come out of the closet. One will readily accept that they must now follow their dreams in the knowing that all else in their lives will be taken care of. There will be a flow of energy between one another that one has long forgotten. Tithing will once again come into play, or as well also, the simple act of giving from the heart will set the law of attraction in motion in a global fashion, so that what one gives out, one receives 1,000-fold, through /in/of love. One will not be living in fear of paying the bills and keeping little mouths fed and a roof over their head. Or, saving frantically for that once-in-a-lifetime break. Life will not be like this, dearest ones, not anymore, not after the event. Blossom, good child. When this event comes, and I know it will, I just don't know when, even though last week you said it was imminent, in my mind it could be before Christmas, it could be after I am long gone, I have no attachment to it. I just know it is coming. So, what will happen after we have initially picked ourselves up off the floor and said what the Federation of Light? We would say there will be many, many tears shed. Not of sorrow, of enlightenment. As if one has awoken from a deep sleep. There will be much hugging. There will be much bewilderment, and for quite a time, which we cannot offer of how long, for we do not know, life as you know it, will certainly not be as you knew it. Everyday functioning will not resume until souls have come to terms with the newer energy. Some will never go back to work, or not at least in the capacity that was once accepted by them. For many jobs will no longer resonate with the soul of the person that robotically repeated the action. Blossom Goodchild. So, okay, this is tricky to get one's head around. You say that our world is about to go topsy-turvy. I was understanding this would be as truths are revealed regarding those on the planet who have had their dimmer switched on the lowest level for eons of time. Yet, from what you are saying, it's going to be extremely topsy-turvy after the event also. So, basically, Earth will become known as Topsy-Turvy Land, ideal for a kids' TV show. Federation of Light. Correct, Blossom. Although, the two, i.e., before and after the event, are very different in energy and will be felt so. Extremely different. For once the wave has crossed your path, the soul self, please take that deeply into your heart, the soul self, will be at the forefront of all that you do. Not the duped self, for want of a better word. When you feel that soul self right up front, close and personal, you will be thinking, feeling, and expressing so differently from the way you shall be thinking and feeling and expressing before the event comes. Blossom Goodchild. For many, patience is running thin/out. I have said it many times, yet, many have had enough of waiting. They are at their wits' end at what is presented. Federation of Light. If a baby is born prematurely, there can be a weakness and all sorts of unnecessary complications that arise due to everything that needed to be in place, not being. As we have expressed before, and every mother knows, the last trimester of a pregnancy can feel like there is no end, and one will be that way forever. Yet, then, dearest souls of light, in one given moment, the birth begins, and out of something so excruciatingly painful, where one almost loses their mind, the most beautiful event arrives/is born. Blossom Goodchild. Whoa, I got tingles all over my body. So beautifully put, guys, top marks. Federation of Light. We thank you. Blossom Goodchild. In gratitude, in loving service, I am. Website, Blossom Goodchild.